A few days ago, it was a round of 16. And now the round of 16 has cut the teams down to 8 in the quarterfinals here in Hungary for the 2022 FIBA U17 Women's Basketball World Cup. Today, it is Team Japan versus Team USA. The winner will be moving on to the semifinals. A look at the bracket and the progress from earlier today. Spain beating Australia, France beating Germany, Canada beating Hungary, and now the winner of this game will move on to the semifinals with those 3 remaining teams. Taking a look at the road to the final, the bracket started with 16, now down to 8, and there is 1 spot remaining in the final 4. And that's where we come in for today's matchup. I'm Aaron Sanders. Thank you for joining us here on FIBA, live on YouTube and Twitch. And to follow up on more information on the World Cup and more information on FIBA tournaments in the future, be sure to give FIBA a follow on YouTube, Twitch, and all the other social media outlets. And to see the future of international basketball like what you're seeing today, along with the highlights and past games, be sure to give a follow over for Next Gen Hoops. That's at Next Gen Hoops on Instagram and Facebook. Starting lineup's about to be introduced right now. And while we have a look at the starting lineup, let's take a look at the stat sheets for how these clubs were able to come together here this afternoon. Japan ended up in 3rd in Group A competition with a 1-2 record, 5th coming into the World Cup in power rankings, 7th in the world. Won their first game in Group A play against Mexico on July 9th, and the day later they lost to Hungary, and then on the 12th they lost to Belgium by 3. And in the round of 16 they defeated Slovenia 64-58 to be here in the quarterfinal. For Team USA, flawless to say the least. In Group D competition, best in power rankings coming into the Women's World Cup and first worldwide, defeating Mali, New Zealand, and Germany in their group play, and single-handedly defeating Korea in the round of 16 Wednesday afternoon, 114-29. They have some star players too. For example, Juju Watkins with 11.3 points per game and 6 rebounds per game. Ended up with a double-double performance against Germany, the final game of group play. And she has been consistent, to say the least. For Japan, their leading scorer in this World Cup tournament, Haruka Yagi, 13 points per game, 6th in the World Cup. And they hope to establish an upset here today. It is Japan and USA. 3 games were already played in this quarterfinal round, and this is the lone game here. We're glad you're with us. And now the national anthems for both USA and Japan. And we'll be back with the starting lineups in a moment. back in Hungary for the 2022 FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup. It's quarterfinal action between Japan and USA. A look at the officials for this quarterfinal matchup: from Ecuador, Christian Piez Arteaga; from France, Abel Dara; and from the British Virgin Islands, Norval Alfonso Young. Just finished the national anthems for both teams. The winner of this moving on to the semifinals matchup tomorrow in hopes of getting to the podium on Sunday. Team USA 3-0 in Group D competition, defeated Korea in the round of 16, 114-29. Team Japan ended up third in Group A competition with a 1-2 record, defeated Slovenia by 6 in the round of 16 to get here in the quarterfinal matchup. Phoenix Hall in Hungary is the site here. We'll get the starting lineups in just a few moments. There's the head coach for Team USA, Sue Phillips, who has to be pleased naturally with the performance of her team in this World Cup tournament. And being ranked #1 in the world and #1 in the power rankings prior to this World Cup, what more can you ask for? Look at Japan's bench being coached by Nasumi Yabuchi in hopes of an upset today. There's the starting lineups. Starting for Team USA, Jeloni Cambridge, Madison Booker, Juju Watkins, Jaden Donovan, and Morgan Shelley. And now here's a look at Team Japan's starting lineup. The last time these two teams have met in U17 competition was back in 2010. In the FIBA U17 World Championship for women, USA defeated Japan 133-71. There's Nasumi Yabuchi once again, coach of Team Japan. Starting 5 for Japan: Maho Misugi, Kone Ueno, Kiyuna Uwe, Haruka Yagi, and Kana Shibata. And USA wins the tip courtesy of Madison Booker. We're glad you're with us in the U17 Women's Basketball World Cup quarterfinal. And right away, Jaden Donovan with the bucket. As we are well underway here, Japan almost throwing the ball away, and they do. Here's Jaden Donovan on the run. She puts it up and in. So it's a 4-0 lead already for USA. That was Morgan Shelley on the steal and the bucket, and she goes with another steal. Team USA back on their own end. Here's Juju Watkins from inside. That's off the mark. And Uwe picks up the rebound. Over to Ueno. Ueno double team. She's able to break out of there well. Here's the pull-up jumper. Dances on the rim. Off the mark. Here's Jeloni Cambridge. Over to Kelly for 3. Rebound Donovan. Outside is Juju Watkins. She goes inside and scores. Makes it 6-0 USA. And it's noteworthy to mention that if Japan wants to make this a good game, they have to catch up with Team USA's speed and dominate on the fast break game. Here's Cambridge. So we're 1 minute and 35 seconds in, and it's 8-0 USA. That looks to be another steal, and it is courtesy of Donovan, who banks it off the glass. And America not letting up on the full court pressure, as we see right there. Here's Donovan putting it up and in. 12-0 USA as Team Japan calls timeout with 1 minute and 57 seconds into this contest. This was expected from Team USA. However, Japan will have a moment to regather themselves and try to get on the scoreboard for the first time today. And this is right from the tip. Nice find to Jeloni Cambridge to Jaden Donovan. And then 2 seconds later, Morgan Chile with the steal. Juju Watkins being smart, getting close to the basket. Next thing you know, Jeloni Cambridge kisses it off the glass for an easy layup. That full court defense just slowing Japan down. And Jaden Donovan with that last bucket, which makes it 12-0 USA. Right, the Women's World Cup will be going to Australia in September as we're back to live action. There's a steal from USA again, and it's Jaden Donovan with the same result as the defense not letting up. It's coming alive here for Team USA as Japan throws the ball away. So far, it's Spain and France that will be playing in the next round. The winner of this match will play Canada on Saturday. A three from right down the middle goes for Jeloni Cambridge. 17-0 USA. And Japan able to break the full court pressure. Yagi, 2 passes later, Japan, it's on the board. That's Kana Shibata from downtown. And Juju Watkins responds. Here's Ueno. We have to hurry up here. Ueno is able to give it to Shibata. Shibata brings it right back. Here's Misugi. Maho Misugi driving right in for 2 and gets the foul. And Maho Misugi got the green light just to go right in from the right side. And now Maho Misugi is at the line. She shoots 37.5% from the charity stripe in this World Cup, averages 3 points per game, 2.5 rebounds as well, and she misses the first free throw. Let's stay active on the live chats on Twitch and YouTube. If you have any questions and comments, I'll try to do my best to read them on the air throughout this game. So Maho Misugi goes 1 of 2 from the line. Here's Watkins for 3. Yes. Juju Watkins, who shoots 32.6 from the field, is able to connect on another 3. It's now 23-4. Japan doing their best to spread the floor. Now they cut inside, and it will go to Team USA. And Team USA makes some substitutions. Michaela Williams checks in. She averages 8.5 points and 4.5 rebounds per game. Her best game in this World Cup was against New Zealand, where she scored 12 points, got 7 rebounds, 4 steals, and 2 assists. Also in the game, Hannah Hidalgo. Here's Chile looking for an option. She finds it in Hidalgo. 12 on the shot clock. They go right down low. The rebound and the putback is good. And the full court press not slowing down a bit as we approach the halfway mark here in the first quarter. Another three goes off the mark. Nice save from Haraka Yagi, who was unable to keep her feet in bounds. And there's a number of comments in the group chat here on social media that's saying it is Juju Watkins' birthday. And it is Juju Watkins' birthday, and a nice birthday present for her would be a trip to the next round. The three ball doesn't go for Williams. She saves it, and Hidalgo has it right down to the corner, down the 9 of the 24. Here's Williams, corner three again, no. And USA continues to get the rebound. Juju Watkins was able to save it. And now Hinata Sumi checks in for Japan. We'll give Haruka Yagi a break. Watkins outside, no good. That was Williams actually, and the putback is good by Nunu Agara. So Agara able to hit. 27-4 is the score. Shot goes in and out. Rebound, Brea Cunningham, and Japan is able to get it back. Here's Katawani over to Shimoda. And it's back to USA. USA with the early lead with 4:45 remaining here in the first. Here's Hidalgo to Randolph. Cross-court pass. Down to 10 on the 24. Here's Hidalgo. Fall-away jumper. Tough shot off the mark. Rebound. 10 on the shot clock again. Double pump. Jumper goes for Michaela Williams. And Michaela Williams able to hit there as Team USA has the early lead. Team USA picks up their second team foul of the quarter. As Michaela Williams on the end of that one, her first personal foul here in the quarterfinal. Leading scorers for this game at the moment, Jaden Donovan and Juju Watkins, who has 8 points apiece, and they are sitting on the bench at the moment. 4 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Katawani kicks it right out over. That shot is no good. Cunningham the rebound. Hidalgo finding Williams for three. Dances on the rim, goes in and out, put back no good. How about a third time? You betcha this time around. As Sunaja Igara gets it to go. If you don't succeed the first 2 times, you best believe you're going to get it in the third time, and they were able to do that. 3:30 to go here. Hidalgo, Donovan. All alone is Randolph for the triple. And she's unable to hit. Here's a go-ahead three from Uwe. I'm sorry, that's Hiroha Higashi from downtown. Here's Hidalgo. Yes, she responds with a three of her own. So it is a shootout here from downtown with under 3 to go here in the first quarter. A flurry of substitutions applied now. And Team USA with the ball. With a drive and the kick inside to Donovan. Puts it off the glass. No good. And that's going to send Donovan to the line. For information, on this World Cup and many other FIBA events. Be sure to log on to FIBA's website. Follow them on social media, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you name it. They have it all covered as those free throws go for Donovan. Full court press not letting up. Higashi sends it over. And now here's Nishida. And it's taken away by USA, but not long after Japan gets on the case. Katawani driving inside through the double team and is stripped away, and here comes Team USA. Streaking through the lane is Cambridge, and they count it. And Jeloni Cambridge is able to make do on the fast break. She got the continuation, and now she's going to the line. She shoots 25% from the line, averages 6 points and nearly 3 rebounds per game, and she's able to complete the three-point play. And with a nice pass, and they're able to break the timeline. Here's a layup. That shot goes off the mark. Here's Katawani off. Back is Cambridge with the Euro and everything. Can't get it to drop, but gets the whistle. So with that ability to use that Euro step, she's able to create just enough separation. She was able to fling it as she drew contact. So Nishida has a seat. Kokone Ueno's on the floor. And Kohane Katawani also has a seat over in the Japan bench. That first free throw is good for Cambridge. In the final group game against Germany, she ended up with 8 points, 5 assists, 4 steals, and a rebound. That is her best here in the event, as she knocks down both free throws. That is 30, make that 40-7. USA over Japan with 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. USA out-rebounding Japan 16-3, 11 of them coming from the defensive end. Here's Misugi trying to cross over. Here's Higashi going right into the lane and gets denied. That was Cambridge with the block, and she splits through everybody. Coast to coast with a shovel pass. Ball movement is huge for USA. Watkins unable to hit, and it's tied up. It appears it's going to go to Japan, and it does, since Team USA did win the tip. So Iroha Higashi, who averages 10 points and 3 rebounds a game, splits through, and it's stolen by Cambridge, and they call it travel. It'll stick with Japan. Mahu Misugi to inbound. With 16 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Ueno. Ueno back to Higashi. That's going to be a foul on Madison Booker. And now Misugi back to inbound. McKinley Randolph checks in for USA. We're down to 1 minute and 12 seconds in the first quarter. Misugi trying to go deep. She throws it away, and on the steal was Kennedy Ume. Cambridge all alone for the three. Put her there. 3 more for Team USA, 43-7. And there's that full court press once again. Team Japan has to hurry up. 8-second violation coming up. and they were unable to answer the call immediately. The defense from America has been very frustrating for many of their opponents here in this year's World Cup. Here's a three from Chaley, no good. So we have a look at Kennedy Ume. Nearly 8 points and 8 rebounds a game. Came up big in the round of 16 matchup against Korea with the double-double. 15 rebounds, 10 points and change. Here's Watkins, steps back. Finding Cambridge again off the mark. And it will stick with Japan as they look to go for the final shot here in the opening quarter. 22 2/10 left. There's a quick pass from Sasami. Here's Ueno from outside. We are down to 10 seconds. Here's Cambridge. Down to 3. Jumper doesn't go. And there's 3/10 left. Catch and shoot here for Team USA. Let's see if they will be able to operate it. Here's Chaley, tip in, no good from Randolph, but that was a good play set up to end up here in the first quarter. Team USA leads Japan 43-7 at the end of the first quarter. You're watching the 2022 FIBA U17 Women's Basketball World Cup quarterfinal.
Who will you become when the moment arrives and you're carrying the expectations of an entire nation, representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands? It's time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you win for all.
Stats after the first quarter. Team USA shooting 63% from two-point land. As we take a look at some highlights before the start of the second quarter. Team USA shooting 53%, Japan shooting 15%. The plus side for Japan is they've been very wise with their outside shooting. They're shooting 50% from downtown. And that's all the positives for Japan as they have to find themselves on a good end of a scoring run here to start the second quarter. At the moment, a leading scorer for Japan is actually a two-way tie. Kana Shibata and Iroha Higashi with 3 points apiece. For Team USA, it's been the Jeloni Cambridge show with 13 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds, and 2 steals. As we start the second quarter, Japan ball as Maho Misugi will throw it in. If you're enjoying this game, like and subscribe to FIBA on all the social media outlets, especially on YouTube and Twitch. I want to welcome our viewers on Twitch for tuning in here. It's a steal by Hudago, who goes all the way and puts it in. And that's how Team USA started this game. Rapid fire scoring, and it's now 45-7 here in this quarterfinal matchup of the 2022 Women's U17 World Cup from Hungary. Team USA has a weak side defense, which is exposed by Misugi as she banks it off the glass and in. That was a nice shot as the weak side defense was exposed, a rarity for USA, but Japan is able to capitalize on it. Maybe their fortune is about to turn off that steal as Haruka Yagi stripped it away. Nice heads-up play from Yagi as she got stripped as she passed the half-court line. It's back to Team USA. Easy layup once again for Hannah Hidalgo. Now here's Misugi, who puts it up and in. Weak side defense once again exposed by Japan. It's that right side that Team Japan's been able to capitalize here in the last 2 plays. That equals 4 quick points for them. So we have a whistle right outside the line. And Mahu Misugi draws the foul on Hannah Hidalgo. There's Hidalgo trying to cut in for Brea Cunningham. And Kiona Uwe rising up to the challenge. Back to Team USA. Here's a nice cut from Jaden Donovan, who puts it up and in. That's twice they were able to execute on that play, but this was the first time they were able to convert on it. There was 0.3 seconds left on the clock in the first quarter when they had to do the catch and shoot, but this time it worked. And Yagi draws the foul. 2 team fouls on USA now, as Yagi was able to get the hands from Michaela Williams. 8:23 left here in the half. Ball goes back to Misugi. Misugi gets the screen from Uwe. Yagi on the right side again and scores. In the last 3 scoring possessions for Japan, they've been able to dominate on the right side of the offensive end. And that equals 6 points for Japan. This is their largest scoring run, as Williams hits the deck and finds a nice option in Donovan, who sails in and can't get it to go. Here's Team Japan on the run. Here's Shibata. Back to Misugi. Uwe into Katawani. Unable to get the basket. Here's Team USA on the run. This is a 3-on-2. And Williams finishes it off. Michaela Williams, who averages nearly 9 points and 5 rebounds a game, is able to get the deuce off the fast break. And a nice 3 as Team USA has the ball again. That's a 2, incidentally. And they go right back outside. Williams can't convert, and Misugi taps it over. Uwe brings it back at the top of the 3. 6:30 to go here in the second. Uwe thought about going inside, and now she finds her way back there again. It's taken away by Cunningham. Cunningham was right on that assignment, as Hidalgo looks for Cunningham, but goes to Williams off the cross-court pass. Cunningham still looking to get the ball. She gets it now. She falls away, kisses it off the glass. No good. Donovan with the rebound and the putback. Jaden Donovan connects. 13 for Donovan, off a 6 of 7 from the field. These players are going to be the future of international basketball. If you want to see them, along with their highlights and more future international stars, give Next Gen Hoops a follow on Instagram and Facebook. That's at Next Gen Hoops. As we see some substitutions on the floor, Team Japan with the ball with under 6 minutes to go. 53-15 USA. A nice fake from Higashi outside Yagi. She couldn't get that shot to go, but Team Japan gets another opportunity, and it's taken away. Here comes USA with numbers. Up and in for Madison Booker. We are live in Hungary for the quarterfinal matchup between USA and Japan. As Japan tries to go outside, that was Hiroha Higashi with the attempt. But with the second chance opportunity was Kahane Katawani. Katawaki with two more. So we approach the halfway mark here in the second. Good feed inside to Madison Booker, unable to hit, but she gets it to go the second chance. This time she uses the glass to convert. Here's Yagi with the foul. 4:48 to go here. And for Japan now, number 39, Kyoka Sasaki. Gashi, and they kick it right down to the corner again, off the mark. And here's Ume. Can't hit it, but Juju Watkins puts it back in. And USA using that height advantage to convert the second chance of points. And along with the early run and the ability to run the full court press, they have been dominant, not only in this game, but in the entire World Cup since it started almost a week ago. There's a foul on Hinata Sumi. What a feed inside to Watkins. Can't get it the first two times and is denied the third opportunity thanks to the strip from Higashi. Shot off the mark for Shimoda. Morgan Shelley slows things down. Booker. To Watkins. And that's going to be a timeout called by Japan as USA leads 61-17 with 3:44 to go in the opening half. Let's get another look at the brackets along with the highlights from earlier. Earlier today, Canada defeated Hungary 70-49. Spain defeated Australia 62-51. And France defeated Germany 63-40. And that sizes up the matchup for the next round. And we'll get to that in one moment. By the end of this game, 4 teams will remain in the hunt for the gold medal. Saturday, the brackets size up as this. Spain will play France, and the winner of this game will play Canada in the semifinals. Japan coming out of the timeout. There's a risky pass, and Katawani saves it, and it's taken away. And it's been nothing but easy twos for Juju Watkins and USA as they lead 63-17. Nice screen from Katawani. Allows Misugi to break free. One pass later, the teardrop doesn't go for Higashi. Watkins gets the cross-court pass and finds Ume with a high-low pass and the foul. That is an offensive foul on Kennedy Ume, as Team USA is over the limit in fouls. And Hinata Sumi holding her ground against Kennedy Ume. Jaden Donovan checks back in for Juju Watkins, who is the leading scorer with 14 points, 5 rebounds, and change. Here's Shibata for 3. Off the front iron, put back by Higashi. And Higashi was right in the lane the moment the ball left Shibata's hands. Cambridge down to the near side. They get it in to Igara, count it, and the foul. So Naja Igara gets it up and in, and she will take a trip to the charity stripe where she is almost 64%. Best performance was the last game where they won against Korea in the round of 16. That free throw doesn't go. She got 11 points, 5 rebounds, and change. The game Wednesday. Driving down to the lane was Misugi. That's off the margin. Here's Cambridge all alone for the deuce. As we are under 2 minutes here in the opening half, where it's all been Team USA right from the get-go. And a turnover from Japan gives USA the ball again. Team Japan placed second in the Under-16 Women's Asian Championship in the Division A ranking. Last time they were in the World Cup in U17 play, they played for Class 7 and 8. Jumper goes for Donovan as she's able to use the glass. And both clubs have been doing well in using the glass to soften their shot to get a better chance at some buckets. That bucket doesn't go from outside. And here's Cambridge going behind the back and inside, right back out for Agara, who misses the 3. But Randolph with the rebound and the putback. We are down to 45 seconds here in the first half, and Mahu Misugi has the ball. Here's Shibata. Getting it close to Higashi, off the foot of Cambridge. It will stay with Team Japan. Hidalgo checks back in for USA. Higashi and Shibata heads to the bench. As Misugi gets the ball back. 7 on the clock. Misugi fakes, fires, and travels. USA did a good job containing her right in the double team down at the elbow. Shot clock and game clock nearly identical. as we approach halftime. Down to 10. Hidalgo holds on to it, gets the screen from Booker, tries to find Donovan, but she gets it right back up as the first half comes to an end. Great recovery play from Team USA as they will take a 73-19 lead over Japan into the clubhouse at halftime. Jaden Donovan leading scorer with 17 points for Team Japan. Iroha Higashi leads with 5 points along with Maho Misugi. So we will take a step aside and we will be back for the second half as we take a look at the stats for the first half. Once again, USA leading Japan 73-19 at halftime. You're watching the 2022 FIBA's Women's U17 World Cup.
Who will you become when the moment arrives and you're carrying the expectations of an entire nation, representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands? It's time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you win for all.
Good morning, PM. You know the dealio. You know the dealio. I am having a blast with a beat, I am ripping it. Old school with some new heat like my timber. And you can find me on the streets of London, entering or in studios, getting in or at the airport tripping, man. Man, they say love goes through the stomach, so I wanna give a shout out to my girl Chicken Dish. I'm a monster with the beats, ask them youngins on the streets, $50, I bet all of them agree with me. I'm a yes man, tell a rapper no. Why you wanna kiss my hit is better if you go. I was looking damn fly, man, before I had some dough, but most look like fashion victims telling me, yo, every foot in the door, I wanna leg in. Yeah, my jeans skin in, but why y'all wearing leggings? Flow so sick, I don't need a track it. I am ahead, I make the snapback match it. Whatever, man, we can talk the talk, it's whatever, but talk money. Cause except for the air that we breathe in, that is for free. So put your hands in the air like this, let me see them high in the air like this. Gotta grind, gotta keep it business. Tell them, hey, if you don't pay, it is whatever, man. Now let me hear you say, now let me hear you say, now let me hear you say, DJ drop it. I was the pilot, not the wingman in the cockpit. Music is opening doors for me like a locksmith, so I keep on rocking, keep it independent. They just keep on knocking, thick, no science fiction. Sipping on some Luco, studio living. F-rap, I see the bigger vision. Why trying to get it small when you see there's bigger fish in? Whatever, man, we can talk the talk, it's whatever, but talk money. Talk money with me. Cause except for the air that we breathe in, that is for free. So put your hands in the air like this, let me see them high in the air like this. Gotta grind, gotta keep it business. Tell them, hey, if you don't pay, it is whatever, man. Now let me hear you say, now let me hear you say, now let me hear you say, hey, hey, hey. I'm doing it really though. Big dreams, I want big though. Clubbing all night, champagne popping, get it faded. Girls on my waistline, tell the DJ it's bass time. I got these girls all over me, they're going down for some space time. If it ain't pumping, it ain't mine. When the crowd get hyped up, I stage dive, and people on my case like I'm okay. But I see through all of them fake smiles. You think I'm cocky, huh? Ain't I? Why you grilling on me day night? Party hardy though, full moon till the break of dawn. I mean daylight. Dude, I'm killing it, smoking them all like a cigarette. Worldwide, I'm on it like the internet, the filament on the other side of the world since I've been in it. Guess you don't know who I'm chilling with, but now you wanna hold me close. You look stupid cause you brag a lot like a top model with no portfolio. Just hop on it, hop on it, hop on it, just hop on it, hop on it, hop on it like you know nothing. Hop, say hop on it, 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 hop on it. You know how the story goes.
Been doing this for years, went up and back down, then back up like a roller coaster. And everyone on that ride, let's get it. And if you weren't there, don't come closer.
You don't have to call me, 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 you don't have to call me. No, I ain't picking up, go stupid like rice in the club. And my songs go hard though, and they everywhere like pints in the pub. Girls wanna come a little close, cause they know that I'm running with the flow. Skip that P1, dope, I'm a nose. Don't you know that I don't cuddle with these fools? My business is my business, and I get it. I rhyme sicker than most MCs that got signed with these major labels with my tricks, huh? I don't hang with fools, let me get it straight, I don't hang, I rule. No ring a tang, but I jangle like a tang with a bang. She won't forget I rule. Most these fools on a hitchhike, they wanna live right just to live right. But where were you in the struggle? Don't call me cause you heard of the big time. Last time you called was a big time, I mean long time ago. You were always in a rush, gotta go, and you had a lot of money, now you got a lot of clothes.
get it. And if you weren't there, don't come closer, closer. You don't have to call me. 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 You don't have to call me.
Who will you become when the moment arrives and you're carrying the expectations of an entire nation, representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands? It's time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you win for all.
Welcome back to the 2022 FIBA U17 Women's Basketball World Cup quarterfinal featuring Japan and USA. Team USA with a 73-19 lead as we are set to begin the second half. Team USA will start with the ball. This is Aaron Sanders. Hope you're enjoying the game so far. If you are, like and subscribe to FIBA on the social media outlets and join us on the fun. The winner of this will move on to the semifinal matchup against Canada. And at the moment, Team USA, with their full court pressure and second chance opportunities, have been dominant, to say the least, here in this quarterfinal matchup. We apologize for the technical difficulty in the audio. We will try to get the court sounds back up and running as soon as we can. In the meantime, we go back to live action as Shibata hits it from outside but misses. And the rebound is by Jeloni Cambridge as he brings it up past the timeline. Cambridge over to Donovan. They found Cunningham, but she was unable to hit. That's Madison Booker with the foul, and Japan now has the ball. Here's Yagi cutting inside and can't drop that. We'll go to Team USA. Jeloni Cambridge with the ball. Team USA averages 95 points per game. Japan averages 63.3. Here's Juju Watkins on the drive. Ball movement polished here as Watkins hits it from outside. Juju Watkins knocks it down. Team USA is now 40% from downtown. Straightaway pass inside, and that equals to a bucket. Thanks to Kiona Uwe. 2 minutes into the third quarter. Watkins inside to Cunningham. She loses control of the ball, taken away by Yagi. Here's Ueno to Misugi. Misugi drives, kicks it over to Shibata. She goes inside, fires it off with the right hand, off the mark. Cambridge, checked by Higashi. 8 on the 24. Cambridge inside, double pumps. No good. As the ball goes back to Japan. Thank you for tuning in here on the FIBA social media channels. That includes YouTube, Twitch, and the other social media outlets. Be sure to give Next Gen Hoops a follow. That features the future international stars of basketball. They're on Facebook and Instagram at Next Gen Hoops. The pull-up jumper is no good from Misugi. Cambridge has 15 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. Felt the check from Misugi over to Booker. Booker stumbles for a second, and they find Watkins from downtown. And Juju Watkins makes it 20 points for her for the night. As it's 79-21. Misugi looking for help. Gets the ball back from Ueno. Trying to find the screen from Uwe. Shot clock winding down. Misugi, oh, they fired it at will. And it's off the mark. But they were able to get it off in time. That's the important thing. Cambridge guarded by Misugi. It was almost taken away there with 8 seconds on the shot clock. And Ueno took a hit to the face while trying to steal the ball. So the officials moving up from what kind of foul they will give this play. And yes, it's a cut below the eye, so that'll take Ueno off the floor for the time being. Just under 6 minutes to go. And Madison Booker with the foul. That will send Japan to the line. As the training staff still tending to Kokone Ueno. Earlier today, Spain, France, and Canada punched their tickets into the semifinals. And Canada's looking on to see who will come out of this victorious. So Iroha Higashi goes to the line, knocks the first free throw. It's going to be ruled an unsportsmanlike foul, which will give Japan the possession after these free throws. And Higashi makes 1 of 2 from the line. And we'll be back in the play. Shimoda with the inbound, and she gets the ball right back. Shimoda cuts from the left, 3-ball, short. Goes off the knee of Randolph, but she's able to pick it back up. Hidalgo guarded by Higashi. Kickball into play. He'll stay with USA. 5:30 to go here in the third, as McKinley Randolph will inbound. Immediately, they feed it inside to Ume. Randolph to Ume. Makes it 81-22. And the pass is taken away by Morgan Shelley. Dago picks it up. Ume up top. Was looking for Randolph, but the ball goes out of bounds. Nice screen from Sume. And Higashi with the ball again, cuts inside, gets the jumper to go. Patience from Japan paid off as Higashi scores once again. That's 8 points for Iroha Higashi. Here's Ume up off. Hidalgo gets it right back to the top. Shot clock winding down, gets the teardrop off, but misses. She gets her own rebound. What a move as Ume goes inside to operate and puts it in. And earlier in the game, Team USA was able to capitalize on second chance opportunities. Maybe that may be coming into the fold once again as we approach the 4-minute mark in the third. Here's a pull-up banker for Miki Shimuda. She gets it right from the free throw line. That makes it 83-26. Ume down low, fending off Sumi. The rebound, put back, no good by Randolph. Traveling called, good defense from Japan down low to limit Ume and force the travel. See, that has to be the highlight for Team Japan into this ball game. Double and triple team, and Ume had nowhere to go. And she took too many steps, and Japan gets the possession again. And Ume gets the steal. She was able to strip it away. Hidalgo down to the far side, inside to Ume. Down to 10. Williams crosses over, back to Hidalgo. Splits through and puts it up and in with the right hand. Bank shots have been huge for both clubs here today. Despite the score, very good ball IQ in terms of shooting here tonight. Leaner doesn't go for Suzuki. Putback is good for Hinata Sumi. And Hinata Sumi is on the scoreboard with that shot. Ume over Sumi. And gets it to go on shot number 2. (87-28), 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Here's Higashi. We have yet to see Kokone Ueno back on the floor after getting hit in the face. We'll see if she will come back to the ball game. Substitutions made. Hidalgo has a seat for USA. Katawani with 6 on the clock. Isugi was not aware of the shot clock, and that turns the ball over off the 24-second violation. And that is unfortunate for Team Japan too. Shelley, the pass to Williams. Williams into Randolph. Randolph is able to get that one to go. As Team USA continues to roll on here in this quarterfinal matchup. Isugi stumbles there. The ball goes back to Team USA. 1:05 to go. As always, be sure to like and subscribe to FIBA on YouTube, Twitch, and the additional social media outlets. As Morgan Shelley with the offensive foul, shoving Maho Misugi. Now Japan will inbound from beneath the basket. Uwe over to Shibata. There's the screen, and there's the three off the mark. Williams lets it bounce out of bounds as Team USA has the ball with 53 seconds to go. Shelley rushing the floor. And Misugi with the foul. USA shooting 57%. Team Japan shooting 30%. As Jaden Donovan's jumper doesn't go. It's been all Team USA since the opening tip. With a quick go-ahead basket as McKinley Randolph finds Morgan Shelley. Four-second difference, shot clock, game clock. Shot clock at 10, game clock 13. Shot clock at 5. Misugi trying to go to Uwe, but throws it away. So less than 7 seconds here in the quarter as Randolph. 2 on the clock. Here's Williams off the mark as the third quarter comes to an end. And Team USA leads Team Japan 91-28. And fourth quarter action in the 2022 FIBA U17 Women's Basketball World Cup quarterfinal will continue in one moment. I'm Aaron Sanders. Three players are in double-digit figures for Team USA as we approach the fourth quarter, and they will all start on the floor. That's Jeloni Cambridge, 15, Jaden Donovan, 17, and Juju Watkins with 20. And the leading scorer for Japan, Hiroi Higashi, with 8 points as Japan begins the fourth quarter with the ball. This is Aaron Sanders here. Quarterfinal action between USA and Japan. Winner of this will meet Canada tomorrow in the semifinals. 91-28 is the score as Uwe was unable to connect on the layup. Cunningham up top, finds Cambridge to the right. Feed in the basket's good by Nunu Agara. The bracket in the semifinals has Spain playing against France. And Canada looking on to this contest. And the final 9 minutes that go with it. Japan keeps the ball as we are a minute into the fourth. Quick pass back from Yagi to Misugi. Shibata on the other end. Cross-court pass goes right into the USA bench. Remember, Team USA has been undefeated since the start. Japan won their first game of Group A competition against Mexico by 37. Lost their last two group games. Won against Slovenia by 6 in the round of 16 matchup. That was their road to get to the quarterfinals. Juju Watkins on the other side, down to 5 on the shot clock, crosses over on the right side. Inside to Nunu Agara, who gets the contact. So that will send Agara to the line. And in that round of 16 game against Korea, Nunu had her best performance here in the U17 World Cup with 11 points, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, and 1 assist. She gets that first free throw to go. And the second one, and that makes it 95-28 USA. Yagi splitting through the defense, acrobatic layup, no good. Juju Watkins was there to pick it up. Final quarterfinal game before the next round. Japan doing an exceptional job trying to fend USA off on that possession, but they still have it. Shot clock winding down. The three doesn't fall, and Yagi just lets it go out of bounds. We played 2 minutes and 7 seconds here in the fourth quarter. Nice fake from Ueno. She hits the deck as she slips. And USA capitalizes. Shaloni Cambridge with the handles. And now Watkins trying to find Randolph. Down to 2 on the shot clock. Here's Watkins. And they count it. Juju Watkins gets it up and in. And she will head to the free throw line with 7:13 to go. Watkins, leading scorer with 22 points, a rebound away from a double-double, along with 2 assists and 1 steal. That free throw rims out, and Donovan takes it right back and puts it in. Donovan now has 21 points in the game. Kenley Randolph checks in for USA as Coach Sue Phillips goes deep into her bench and gets Makayla Williams in the game as well. 22 points for Watkins, 19 for Donovan, 15 for Cambridge, who is on the court right now, and Nunu Agara with 10 points. That's 4 players in double digits for USA today. 3 from the corner is good for Juju Watkins. And USA has broken the century mark. Juju Watkins with 25 points today. And it's picked off by Booker. Cambridge, an efficient game today with 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists. And Booker hits the deck. He's looking for a strong finish, but Japan was able to hold their own. Tough shot, no good. Put back, no good. 2 chances from Ueno, but neither of them would hit for her. 102-28. Cambridge with the feed to Booker, and that draws the foul. 5:35 to go here. So Japan makes a couple of substitutions on the floor. And that brings in Kiyuka Sasaki into the game. Booker knocks down the first free throw. And knocks down the second. 6 points for Booker, as she's perfect from the stripe. Crossover dribble from Ueno, fakes around, spins, fires, and scores. Nice sequence from Ueno. Very patient as Chile gets it down low for the deuce. 106-30. Here's Shimura to Ueno. Ueno with the screen from Sasaki. Can't deliver on the 3. He'll stay with Japan as we are at the halfway mark in the 4th quarter. So Kana Shibata checks in for Ueno. And Nunu Ogara and Kennedy Ume checks in for USA. Shibata cutting in. Teardrop short. Shaley hands it off to Hidalgo. Ume inside. Can't finish. And the ball will go to Japan. So Kennedy Ume with the foul. And be sure to subscribe to FIBA on YouTube, Twitch, and the other social media outlets. And follow Next Gen Hoops on Facebook and Instagram. That's at Next Gen Hoops. As Kiyuka Sasaki knocks down the triple. And Higashi will get the assist. Oh, good feed. Ume to Hidalgo. That's off the mark. And here's Japan. They have numbers. This is a 4-on-3. Jumper is good for Iroha Higashi. So Higashi taking care of business on both ends on the floor with the rebound and the pull-up. As Williams has it. Almost taken away from Sasaki. 6 on the clock. Ume drives, fires, short, put back good for Nunu Agara. Higashi tried to look for an open man, but couldn't, as it was taken away by Michaela Williams. Shelley. And 2 passes in. It is Ume who misses the layup. That would have been a nice sequence had that went in. Here's Higashi for 3. This is a very good scoring run for Japan as we wrap things up here in Hungary. Ume back to the top, gets it out to the side to Odago. Williams with the screen from Ume. 5 on the clock. She kisses it off the glass and in. Kayla Williams with the bucket. As Japan makes more changes on the lineup. Coming up at about 2 minutes left in regulation. USA 110, Japan 38. USA will be moving on to play against Canada tomorrow in the semifinals. Haruka Yagi and Kiona Owe checks in along with Kokone Ueno. And Maho Misugi all checking in for Team Japan. USA keeping mainly their core. And Shibata can't save it. But she was able to get the steal nonetheless with 1:11 to go. Those in the live chat, we hope you enjoyed this game as we are in the final minute of play. And hope you will be able to join me again in the bronze medal game on Sunday. But first, let's see what happens in the semifinals as Ume puts it up and in for 2 to wrap things up. Shibata with the easy drive, but got the ball slapped away from her hands with 38.5 seconds to go. So Japan will be relegated to class play after this game. But they have played with great intensity here in the final quarter. That 3 from Shibata is a no-go. Leading scorer for Japan today was Iroha Higashi. 13 points, 5 of 12 from the field, along with 4 rebounds, 2 steals, and 1 assist. Top scorer, Juju Watkins with 25 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and a block. Shot clock, game clock, nearly identical. As Team USA will let the shot clock run out, and that will leave 1.6 seconds on the clock as Team Japan will inbound it. There's still 1 second to play as Misugi inbounds it. A long jumper is no good, and that will do it. Team USA advances to the semifinals after defeating Team Japan 112 to 38 And right from the tip, literally right from the tip, it was all Team USA. And they did not look back, as been the case here in the 2022 FIBA U17 Women's Basketball World Cup. Leading scorer for today's game, Juju Watkins with 25 points. Leading scorer for Japan, Iroha Higashi with 13 points. Final stats, as we have a look. USA with 53 rebounds, Japan 21. Team USA shooting 56% from the field, Japan shooting nearly 30%. As we take a look at the stats from the field, 60, 44, 73 USA, 32, 22, and 50 for Japan. That means Japan will play for class rankings and USA will move on to the semifinals to play Canada as we take a look at the updated brackets. So Canada, USA, Spain, and France are the final 4 teams remaining on the quest to win the World Cup in Hungary. Thank you so much for tuning in here in the 2022 FIBA U17 Women's Basketball World Cup from Hungary. This has been the quarterfinal matchup between USA and Japan, in which USA has won 112-38. We leave you now with some highlights of today's matchup. And for now, this be Aaron Sanders. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you again soon in the bronze medal matchup on Sunday. Thank you, everybody, and on behalf of FIBA, have a good night. So long, everybody.